Senator-elect Ramette, what are your feelings, what, now 48 hours after this election?
Well, it's honestly just such an honor. It's been a lot of work and it's exciting because I can continue to do this work and meet with constituents, learn the issues, and find a way to keep fighting for people who are struggling.
No
This
one
is a win
run,
for working people. So
yeah.
I want to stress that this win is for working people.
No one runs a race to lose, right? And so, of course, you probably hoped that you would win, but now that you actually have flipped a Senate district that President Trump carried by double digits, what do you think that says in reference to Democrats in Tarrant County? And does this send a signal across the state about what Democrats could do in November?
Think it's bigger than that. I think this isn't about partisan politics. This is about folks who are struggling, finding the best candidates because it's really people over party at this point. We need to focus on the issues that are causing people to choose between, rent and medicine, just we really need to focus on the lowering of costs in general because they keep rising and our wages stay the same.
What do you, I guess, if you could give any advice to other Democrats that are running in these local or state races? You mentioned, in your opinion, it's more about the person. Uh, what about you do you think made voters say you should be the next senator of District 9?
Here's the thing. If we're focusing on advice I would give to other Democrats, it's much bigger than that. It's any politician that wants to step into office. The first part is representation. Well, you can't represent anyone if you don't listen to everyone. And you need to listen to these voters. You need to work hard. You need to make sure you don't turn voters away because I wasn't elected to just serve Democrats. I have to serve both parties. I have Democrats and Republicans with jobs right here in Senate District 9, and every day I'm going to fight so hard for them.
Now, the way the Texas legislature works, they meet every other year. So
Yeah.
unless Governor Abbott calls a special session, you may not cast a vote
Mm.
before, seeing if you can win in November. What impact do you think you can have, though, in these months leading up to November?
Well, it's a continuation of the impact we've been having by engaging these constituents here in finding ways to talk about the issues. I think a good structured schedule of town halls where we can have panels and really boil down the issues and get ready for the 2027 legislative session. I mean, I have a district team that's going to be able to solve problems and working with them, the constituents, and just finding a way to have consensus on these issues, regardless of party lines, is a success for working people.
Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick said that your win should be a wake-up call to Republicans. Do you think it should be a wake-up call?
Well, it's a wake-up call for all politicians. This is not red versus blue. This is right versus wrong. We have an electoral system that is distributed to both sides. And right now, we have to elect people that are grassroots, that work hard, that are fighting for public education, that are fighting for lowering costs, and that are fighting to lower property taxes. These are the things that we have to center ourselves around, no matter what party you're in. Because again, I'm not loyal to my party. I'm loyal to the people that elect me. And I have a lot of hardworking folks that expect me to work as hard as they do.
There's going to be a larger turnout in November.
Hmm.
What do you think you personally have to do to continue to get your message out there to voters in both parties and people who aren't in a party? What do you
Mm.
think that unifying message has to be?
Well, I've been fighting for my constituents to have, a voice. And whenever I continue what I'm doing, where I'm not talking at them, I'm talking with them, and I'm not talking about them, I'm listening to them. That is difference that really transcends, again, party lines. I think that a continuation of that in what we're doing here is going to be the success for November as well.